Yo, everybody. It's crazy. It's a UFC fight night that's decent at the Apex. It's crazy. Long live my brother Sway. Um, man, I'm doing this on a Friday after work. I'm dirty as hell. Motherfucker dropped pipe on my hand. It hurt like a motherfucker. But yeah, I got 7 fights. It's a decent amount for a fight night, no? But I'm gonna run through them. I'm trying to get this shit done quick, like under 20 minutes quick, so y'all could actually watch the whole thing too. But yeah, I got both the phones today. Fuck you talking about? I needed a DraftKings up on one of these bitches. Um, I We're gonna start with fucking main event. Jared Cannonier, 39 years old or older, 40 years old now. The man who doesn't age. He looked like he was aging a little bit in that fucking Imavov stoppage, but that was still a fairly close fight. It looked like Imavov was about to start taking over the fight in the last fight. But damn, the way Jared beat up fucking Marvin Vittori, how about it? He's 10-7 in the UFC. And he's beaten Sean Strickland, beaten Derek Brunson, beaten Kelvin Gastelum, beaten Jack Hermanson, beat Anderson Silva, which is crazy. Like, what the fuck? He lost to Jan Blachowicz and Dominic Reyes, but since moving on to 185, it looks like the only people he's lost to is Izzy, Imavov, and Robert Whittaker. But I do think age is finally catching up to him. He is a plus 225 underdog, so you put 100, your payout's going to be 325. He's taking on Paulo Costa's fucking lookalike. I mean, that's the best I could fucking do. I can't say his fucking name because it's an impossible name to say. It ain't even Russian, it's Brazilian. I'm going to call his ass Chow Barajo. Free spirit. I think he's got great judo, great wrestling. It might be a tough matchup for Cannonier, but Cannonier does not have bad wrestling defense. I don't know. We're gonna learn a lot about Chow in this fight. He's 6-0 in the UFC, 2-0 in the Contender Series, 8-0 between the two. The only loss he has is to Jailton Almeida in fucking grappling. The heavyweight, yeah, Jailton Almeida. This guy looks like he's been a beast, man. The competition early on in the career, I mean, he's got one loss to a 4-0 guy, and then he just beats cans. 4-11, 5-2, 2-0. Beat a 7-0 guy, beat a 10-2 guy, beat a 13-0 guy. You know what? I think, yeah, Jared's 40. This is not an old man's game. This ain't golf. These motherfuckers hitting each other in the face. They're taking each other down. They're looking for submissions. You're looking to have the other one unconscious. Not kill him, but have the other one unconscious. I do think minus 300's a very crazy price tag to have on Chow right now. I don't mind plus 5.5 Jared Cannonier because he is so tough. But in those 5-round fights, I don't love the plus 5.5 as much as I love like the plus 3.5 in women's fights. Oh, that shit is killer. But no, moving on. No, I got Chow. I think decision, submission. He's got 4 wins by submission, 5 wins by knockout, 7 wins by decision. Jared Cannonier only has been finished 3 times by knockout, never submitted, and he's lost 4 decisions. I think Chow gets a... You know what? I'm going to go inside the distance on Chow. But Jared's tough. Fuck. I'm going to go TKO, decision, pick your poison, submission or decision for this fight. I think Chow gets it done. Minus 300 is a little hefty. If you want to parlay it with plus 3.5 Tabitha Ritchie, that's my that's who we're gonna talk about next. But Chow has the 9 fucking year advantage, 9 year youth advantage. Come on, we can't be. We just gotta go. We gotta go with him. Um, I really want to see the reach too before I send y'all off. If I do, 77.5 reach for Jared, 40 years old, and for Chow, he's got 75-inch reach. So he's got a little bit of a reach disadvantage. He's 6'1", but 9 years. Man, 9 years younger is a lot of time. Moving on, I'm just gonna go through this. Tabitha Ritchie is bad as hell. I love her. She's not that great of a striker, but she's got great judo. She's taking on Angela Overhill Kill. I love Angie. I think despite her records, 17-13, she is a great fighter. I think she's like a gatekeeper for the division, and this is another test where we'll see if Tabitha Ritchie is gonna make it to that championship contender. She's got the wrestling to do it, but obviously the striking needs work. And she's 29 years old, 5'1", 61-inch reach, compared to Miss Angela Hill, who is 39 years old, 5'3", with a 64.5-inch reach. The only thing I could see fucking up Tabitha in this fight is Angie's stick and move, try not to get taken down. But I think Tabitha is live for a submission. So Tabitha by submission. I also think Tabitha plus 3.5 this morning was minus 300. Parlay that with Chow moneyline, and I think both are out of Fighting Nerds. That gym is crazy, producing some fucking insane talent. Carlos Prates, not to mention, knocked out Li Jingliang for the fucking first time. I love Angie Hill. Whoever's plus 3.5, I think take the plus 3.5. And if the odds are good enough on that submission prop for Richie, it is definitely possible. Angie's only been submitted twice in her career, 11 decision losses, never been knocked out, so she has a chin. One thing I can tell you is the only way this fight ends, inside the distance, is if Ricci gets that submission. So if there's good odds on it, take it. And if she's got the plus 3.5, take that too. Fuck it, you'll win both. She did have it this morning. Robert Valentine versus fucking Ryan Loder. I don't even know who the fuck these people are. I'm not gonna even cap to you. Middleweight division, 29-year-old Robert Valentine, 6'2", 77-inch reach, 4-fight win streak. He's beating guys that are 15-25, 10-3, 11-3. Not bad actually. 0-0, 4-1. Lost to 5-0 guy. Lost to a 6-0 guy. Beat a 4-0 guy. Ryan Loder, on the other hand, 33, kind of towards the end of his prime. Middleweight, 4 wins by knockout, no wins by submission, 2 wins by decision. Can crusher. I'm going with Robert Valentine in this fight. It's my gut. That's it. Don't tail that one. Zach Reese, who's minus 700 by tomorrow morning, is gonna win. He's gonna win this fight. He's taking on fucking Jose Medina, but Jose Medina is a tough ass motherfucker. 8-0 when it comes to TKO. 0-1 in the Contender Series. Still got hired onto the UFC because he is that exciting. He has been working on his grappling game. He just won a grappling tournament. Beat Cesar Benitez, ground and pound, Fernando Filio, both in Thunder Fight. Actually, one of them was in Samurai Fight House, whatever the fuck that is. But yeah, Jose Medina plus 3.5 is live because I think he is so tough. He's only been finished 3 times in 14 professional fights. And Zach Reese just got Batista bombed by Cody Brundage. So maybe he needs a little more time to lay off. But this seems like it should have been a little bit more tailor-made for Zachary Reese. Moving on, Edmund Shabazian. Need to avoid them takedowns, son. You're fucking like 1-4 in your last 5. 2-3 in your last 5 fights. Losses to Imavov, Hermanson, Brunson, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. He just beat AJ Dobson, beat Brad Tavares. He's got some good wins and good opponents under his resume, but he's taking on a guy who has been around the UFC. GM3, 20 fights in the UFC now. His record's only 11-9. Shabazian's is only 6-4. But GM3's got to be, what, 39 now? No, he's only 36. Crazy. With 36-17, 53 professional fights, and he's only 33. Crazy. Or 36, whatever I just said. Edmund Shabazian's 26. I'm all over Edmund Shabazian. I'm all over an Edmund Shabazian TKO. I think Mearshart is getting older, and if he does not grapple early, he will be in big trouble. Edmund Shabazian moneyline is what we're going with for that fight. Easy fight to pick. I'm sorry, I think Neil Magny's on his way out the promotion after this one. Kind of set him up for failure against Michael Morales. I know he got lucky with that win against Mike Mallet, and he does have some actual great wins in his career. But Michael Morales is an Ecuadorian fucking beast, 25 years old, 6'0", 79-inch reach, compared to Neil Magny's a long-ass motherfucker too, though. 80-inch reach. So Michael Morales somehow has a reach disadvantage here. He's 11-0 when it comes to TKO, 4-0 in the UFC, 1-0 in the Contender Series, 4-0 in decision, 1-0 submission. He's a little bit well-rounded. He's beaten Trevin Giles, beaten Adam Fuggett, beat Max Griffin, should have knocked Jack Matthews out. I would say knockout here, but Michael Morales is very calculated in the way he approaches fights. He does not want to get knocked out himself. You get what I'm saying? So he will outpoint you like an earlier, younger Izzy, and just win the fight like that by a unanimous decision, 30-27. If Magny gets some clinch work going, maybe a 29-28. That's bogus, even though Michael Morales wins this fight as a minus 1,000 underdog. I don't know if it's worth it to jump all over the TKO. Magny's only been knocked out twice in fucking 40 professional fights. I say take Morales by decision. Magny has a lot of submission losses, but maybe we'll find it there. And then last fight of the night, I think we have Borishev 7-4-1, who just got outstruck by Chase Hooper, which is crazy considering this guy is a fucking kickboxer before coming into the UFC. I think he had an off night, but I do think James Lonsop, fighting out of Peru, if I'm not mistaken, is he Peru? Yeah, Peru Goku, 25 years old. He's younger. He's like this new style of MMA we're seeing. And he just had his first loss, or his second loss, after like a 10-plus fight win streak. I like James Lonsop plus 3.5 here. I can't trust Borishev. He's a minus 220 favorite. But James Lonsop plus 3.5. I think he wins around on all three judges' scorecards. Not too positive that he wins the fight. But if you're feeling risky, I will have a money line bet on Lonsop. I convinced myself. We want picks. Angelo convinced me too. So, y'all, I'd be tired as hell. I'd be tired as a motherfucker. My back hurt. I do these real quick for the bigger cards. I'll try to go a little crazier, but watch the fucking video, like the fucking video, subscribe to the fucking channel. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Alright, peace, y'all. Long live Sway, bitches. Fuck y'all. No, don't. Not fuck y'all. Love y'all.